I was thinking like when it's 2022 and the DJ plays Savage, I'm gonna like freak out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be like, no, the quarantine's back.
Hey, what's going on? It's Trey, back for yet another Questionnaire Life, and today we have multi-talented producer, musician, songman, Knox Fortune with us. What's going on, dude?
What up?
You ready to get into this?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the first question, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2, or 3?
2. I grew up religiously playing that game. I would say if I had to quantify it, easily over 10,000 hours. Malcolm Gladwell would consider me to be a master at Tony Hawk 2, I think, at this point. One of the best soundtracks of all time, too.
Yeah, what were like your favorite songs on the soundtrack?
As a kid, I loved the Public Enemy Anthrax song, Bring the Noise.
So was it like the game itself, or like you grew up skateboarding too, so like was that a big part of your love for the game, or was it just like the game was so revolutionary for you that it would have affected you the same either way?
No, it was just like the compounding culture it was giving you was unlike any other things. It was like all the things that were cool growing up, like in one game. Like it was the coolest thing ever.
All right, this question's kind of a turn. If you had to use one of your body parts to turn into a bong, which one do you think would be the easiest or like most useful?
I would just say my arm, so I could just have a built-in bong for an arm. Could be fun. It's like having a hook hand.
All right, which of these is most important when putting together a project? Patience, self-confidence, or imagination?
Wow, that's a really good question, because I feel like those are the 3 most important things. So to pit them against each other is kind of like Sophie's choice, but I would say self-confidence. Imagination can get too big, like it can get really big and just kind of crumble and seem messy. Some albums don't need patience. Like I took a lot of time on this last project, and I think my next project I'd like to do in a really short amount of time, because some things just are of the now and need to be released as they come to you. But self-confidence is something you need in all 3 of those things. Even an unimaginative song with self-confidence is better than an imaginative song with 0 self-confidence.
Pick one of these fictional Chicagoans to defend you in a fight against the other 2. Ari Gold, Al Bundy, or Steve Urkel?
Steve Urkel's from Chicago?
Yeah, Family Matters.
Ari Gold to fight the other 2.
Okay, why Ari Gold?
Because he's just like fired up. Like he's just like, he has the most anger inside of him, unless Urkel has that like repressed nerd rage.
All right, so you just dropped the song Gemini, but you're a Leo.
Fact.
Okay, so then since you're a Leo, why Gemini?
Well, really, I wanted to use Gemini less of like a horoscope sort of like, I believe in the horoscope super hard sort of thing, but more just like the duality of people.
What do you think we're missing right now with not getting to hear Gemini in like the club or at a party?
I mean, there's so much that, the feeling of a music that's really loud.
That's one of the crazy things to think about right now is like there are so many songs that are just like huge songs, but we're never gonna get to hear them in the club because like their time will have passed maybe.
Or we'll be like triggered by hearing them.
All right, last question. You wake up in 2011, or you end up in 2011 somehow. What's like, if you only had time to warn people about one thing from 2011 until 2020, you only have time to warn people about one thing. What is it? And how do you convince them you're not just like some dude on the street losing his shit?
I would say in the year 2020, Knox Fortune is going to drop an album called Stockchild Wonder, and it's going to change the state of music. And I'm not a crazy guy. I'm Knox Fortune from the future. Oh God, that would make me seem so crazy though.
Yeah, that's what a crazy guy would say. Is like, I'm not crazy, I'm Knox Fortune from the future, and let me tell you about Knox Fortune.
People like, Knox Future? Who are you?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, I appreciate you taking time out of your day, man. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, that's this Questionnaire Life. That's Knox Fortune. I'm Trey, and you'll see me next time, but not him. But yeah, next time.
Peace. This woman is in her wedding gown and she lifts it up trying to get the last bit of it, and literally like 5 pounds of ice and like a tenth of like what was really like probably 40 ounces of a hurricane still like all over her.
Man, I love New Orleans.